Look, I've been sitting here for how long with Andre? We've been in here. I've been waiting for 20 minutes. I'm in the hospital waiting to be admitted. They were worried about my ID and my fucking insurance card. There's a picture on the wall that is complaining exactly as someone saying they have a brain bleed. I'm saying that my brain right here is hurting. Andre, right? True or false?
You're saying that your brain is hurting.
It is. My brain is hurting. And look at this guy just standing there talking to him. Help! Help! There's a picture on the wall and it says that I have a brain bleed. I have a brain bleed. Please let me in. I need a CAT scan. Please let me in. I need a CAT scan!
They're gonna let you in. He's giving them your report.
What are they waiting for? This is crazy, dude. They're all laughing. Look at them laugh. Watch. Who is that? Watch now. They're all gonna come look. Watch.
That's the doctor.
Help me! I'm serious, dude. I got in a car accident. They never ran a CAT scan in Indianapolis. I just got out of the hospital the day before yesterday. I need help. Run a CAT scan. I have a brain bleed right here. Look at the scar on my head. I flipped the car over 2 times. They never ran a CAT scan.
He's gonna come over here so you can tell him what happened.
Well, I'm recording him, dude. I'm recording you. You guys all look like assholes.
He's gonna record. He's gonna come in here. He's gonna record for the medic, and he's gonna come in here.
See, this guy is cool. Andre's cool. I asked him to forgive me already. He has a good heart. You can tell when people are Christians. Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Dude, you can't be a Christian. You're not anything like Christ. Are you? Christ said what? What was Christ's greatest commandment? What did he say to do?
Don't judge.
Nope. They asked you, said, what's the greatest commandment? And he said, what? There's 10 commandments. Do you even know what they are? List them. What's the first one?
I do.
Thou shalt have no other God besides me, right? Okay, so the second commandment is what? Do we need to go over the commandments for people? You know I know. Listen, the point is this. He said, what's the greatest commandment? What did Jesus say the greatest commandment was of all of them? I have a serious throbbing pain in my brain.
He's coming. That's why he just put his gloves on. He's coming.
All right, I gotta go. Love you back.
Hi, sir.
Jesus said, what's the greatest commandment?
What?
Jesus said, what was the greatest commandment?
Love God.
And yes,
And
see,
love
he
your
knows
neighbor.
it.
Yeah,
Love God and love your neighbor as
That's
yourself.
right.
As yourself.
that's right.
Because
So-
people love themselves so fucking much.
Who are you talking to?
My camera.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I have been in a car accident.
When I went out this morning, I saw a slave master hitting one of the Israelites. He was wrong.
Snitch.
All people should be treated with respect.
He's probably doing something wrong.
And Joshua then taught him that the Israelites in Egypt were unhappy because they were all young men. He came upon some Egyptians who were treating people very poorly.
I don't believe any of this. I think Moses was trained alongside and was taught all the magic in Egypt. I really like this though. This is how I feel. Like, the courts are going to teach people lessons now, and they're going to make them pick up trash and be slaves and like spend all their inheritances and money arguing and fighting in courts. I saw some lady was being charged with some crime for like vehicular manslaughter, and it was totally an accident. She wasn't drinking or anything. They were trying to put her in prison. I feel that. So there he goes. So we have the child without a father ever, right? We only see his mother throw him in the river. And then he goes, and now he's going on his path in the desert.
After traveling for 40 days, Moses found himself in the land of Midian.
Forgot he was an Egyptian. Hangs out there for so long. Okay, skip forward a little bit. We know the story already. Let's go. I want to show you the part with the burning bush. So one of the sheep leaves. It's like the God, like the father. He goes after like the little one that left. It's like a symbolic reference. So he goes on his path to go meet God.
Now I've got you.
I don't like how they identify it as God, but this is a children's version. Come closer. So when he encounters this miracle, it wants him to come closer. Who's there? God. The Israelites are unhappy because they're not free. Go and tell the Pharaoh to let my people go. Oh, but the people aren't going to believe me, God. Don't be afraid. I'll be with you. Throw the staff on the ground. See, when I picked up the baby rattlesnake, I didn't know it was a rattlesnake, dude. But I wasn't afraid anyways. I never thought it could hurt me. But the people don't even know my story. I don't really care if the people believe me. I'm like more like fighting with people who are in power and control right now. That's the problem. It's convincing them that I am who I say I am. The people will follow the leaders. I have to show them that I'm one of the leaders by my own hand. It's like part of the prophecy. It's like a man who will become king by his own hand. Oh, get out of here. We don't. Yeah, I'm here because God sent me. Free the people. Tell them the truth. Whatever, it goes on. And the serpent, like, ties up his serpent and shit. We all know the story. Good morning. I gotta document this. This is so crazy. Remember we used to watch these at your CCD class? So now we have him charming the snakes too. See, they have the same powers. That's how you know that they were raised as magicians alongside each other. And this guy's name is Ramses, because it's the symbol of the age, symbol of the ages, the age of Ramses. And Moses is the symbol of the ram, right? That's why we have Moses blowing the ram's horn. And why the Jews to this day still call it the year 6000, they're still blowing the ram's horn because they're still stuck, like, not understanding the story, or they're the gatekeepers of the story. Is what another version of like secret societies tell, is like they like killed everyone who carried on any proof of the ages. Like they wiped out the carriers, like anyone who wasn't moving along forward with the next stage, like after the age of Rams came the age of Pisces, and after the age of Pisces they introduced us with the concept of Jesus. So creator, savior, destroyer. Creator, savior, destroyer. They were always working towards this like Luciferian agenda where like mankind could all become one and we could all live as like a peaceful, united place. But see, this is what I'm afraid of is happening, is like no one's going to pay attention to me while I'm here, and God's going to start making like horrible things happening on the earth to plague the people. And it's not just the people who are in power who are going to suffer. It's going to be all the little people who are going to end up suffering too. Like, I think they're going to destroy money and shit and make everyone like really go into COVID again. I really think it's going to be another COVID. So people are going to have to stay home and like watch my videos. They're going to be so bored with all the bullshit going on, they're going to start finding my videos. Or I'm going to just make a nonsense. That proves nothing.
I'll be back.
That proves nothing. You can do miracles in front of people, and they won't believe you.
Next morning, Moses did come
Okay?
back. Pharaoh,
His serpent just killed the
Israelites
serpent's
go
Pharaoh.
free. If you do not, God will let plagues.
And you know what? I'm sick of it, dude. I bet you something bad really happens on the earth in the next 2 weeks if my videos don't start going viral.
See for yourself.
I just called a friend of the family who we've had for years out of the blue. And I told her, hey, I'm calling you to talk to your son. No, I called David. And you know who your name is. There's certain Davids I've ran into in my life who I've had repetitive occurrences with. He saw me when I was living in this house in Eastville when the cops and everyone was trying to fucking kill me. Or act like they were trying to kill me. Watching this thing on Moses, okay? And I get a fucking funny feeling like, oh, I need to call a friend of the family, David. So I call this kid up, because I haven't talked to him, and he's been being a lowlife and being a drug addict ever since he came to visit me at the house in Eastville. And the cops tried to teach him a lesson, and he didn't want to learn it then. Okay? And God works in mysterious ways.
Nothing but foolish tricks. Besides, watch this.
Watch this. My magicians can do the same thing you can, Antichrist. Okay, but I wasn't initiated, dude. I never swore any secret vows. It's not a trick. I'm trying to warn you.
Many miracles.
My serpent is stronger than yours, dude. My videos are gonna go viral. You're not gonna have people ignore me again, dude. I'm warning you guys right now. I'm warning you, dude. I just called a friend of the family
I'll be
who we've
back.
had for more than my entire life. She's known about me before I was born. Before I was born.
Back. Pharaoh.
And she just hung up on me.
Israelites go free. If you do not, God will let plagues happen to
She just hung up on me
The
right now.
plagues will bring very bad things.
No, we're
See
gonna
for
ignore you,
yourself the
Antichrist.
power of God.
I'm not talking to the people. I'm talking to the pharaohs, dude. I'm saying that my story is the same as this kid's story, dude. You guys are gonna unleash this kind of shit, dude. We got waters turning into blood and crazy, stupid shit happening. Like, stupid, more crazy shit's gonna happen. Your fucking stupid economy is gonna fucking collapse. Like, you're going, like, how do I explain this to people? We don't need to have any of this happen. We can maintain the economy. We can maintain everything that's going on here. You don't need to have all this crazy, stupid shit. Like, oh, the economy's going to collapse. The water's going to turn to blood. There's going to be locusts. None of that shit's real. It's all like psychological. Like, you're going to be dealing with things psychologically, internally within yourself. Like, the whole world's not going to suffer because of this. We're not going to have comets show up and kill everybody. Like, I just am going to do a bodyguard shit, dude. I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm just going to be a bodyguard for the celebrities. And just teach them like the true anointed path. Because I don't think anyone has ever taught these Bible stories. Like, that's the problem. Is that no one knows. Like, when I was a kid growing up, I had to watch this. When Muriel, his mother, Miriam, right? Moses' sister. Anyways, the point is this. It sounds like I'm crazy and I'm all over the place because I can't believe I just got hung up on. And you know who hung up on me. If you're a friend of the family, I know you're watching all his videos. So check this out, dude. I call somebody, they're admitting, yeah, dude, I know, I believe you're the Antichrist. Okay? I ask his mother, she won't admit it. His mother, she says, I'm going to call you my son. That's why she's not out here right now. She knows I'm recording. She's not going to come and be on YouTube anymore. And everyone's so embarrassed because I'm so crazy. But I'm not crazy. This is the story. It's just so crazy. Like, it's every story. It's every story. So Moses' mother is threatened with death. He's threatened with death. Like, you guys can't watch a 2-hour-long video, so I have to keep it under 3 minutes. Moses is threatened with death, right? It's the same story as in my 2-hour-long video with Daniel. Daniel's threatened with death and then has to change who he is, change your identity. So the first time he does it, just like in, see, I'm shaking talking about it. These are like advanced Freemason 33rd degree secrets. I'm just telling you guys. Like, you can't pretend like I'm like, things aren't going to happen. Like, if you know about me and you're pretending like you don't know about what's going on with me and you're not talking about it, or you're not going to hire me and spend, whatever 1/3 of whatever it is you make, you've ever made in your entire life, or what you're potentially going to make, like, that's the contract. Like, if you want me to come teach you and you swore these secret vows, like, I'll come live with you guys and show you the ways of the Force. Like the Jedi Knights, okay? Like the Jedi from the Egyptian age. Because I know, because I was taught by the Spirit. So, like, no one taught me anything. I learned all this shit on my own. I was raised in Roman Catholic. These are the stories. This is like one of the exact same stories and videos I was taught growing up. I got fucking this family being like, dude, yeah, this is crazy, dude. Like, what you're saying makes sense. Jesus Christ is your consciousness. All right? And your fucking presence and awareness of being is the Father. And the subconscious mind is what you create. So you'll start envisioning and picturing things happening, and now here they come with their little lawnmowers to silence me, to throw off my fucking brainwaves. I hate the fucking lawnmower sounds, dude, and the fucking air blowers, dude. In this apartment unit, they do it more than anywhere I've ever seen, dude. My mom's apartment, they would come here 3 times a week with this fucking sound. Okay, shut up. It's under 4 minutes. I hope you're happy. I just explained everything. The Son, the Father. Why is Christmas on a different day every single year? No, it's not. It's the same day, December 25th. If it's someone's birthday and death day, then why is not Easter the same day every year? No one ever wonders, why is the solstice? It goes viral on Godlike Productions. Why is the solstice? It gets pinned. Everyone pins it. Everyone likes it. It's got 7 pages of likes. But not Antichristers videos. No. They're 2 hours long. We can't watch 2 hour long videos explaining everything. Every story is the same story. You go off and be by yourself and you have a vision, but burning bush, and you communicate with God, and it's the fallen father and the vengeful warrior son. The son dies on Christmas, but it doesn't fucking be reborn until when? Because every man's story is a different life. Every man's journey is a different journey. Like, but it's in every story. Batman, Superman. Just pick a fucking movie, dude. I just watched Salvation, Terminator Salvation. Why is John Connor trying to save his younger father? Right? And here they come with the fucking blower right next to the house. I've never seen anything like this. Muriel, this is crazy, right? Yes or no? Do you know that Aunt Shell just hung up on me? I called Aunt Shell and she hung up on me. Yes, she did. You know why? Because she's taking David Allen to fucking Salvation Army because he's a drug addict. He's a fucking drug addict and he can't get his life together, and she hung up on me. She has to. I just happened to call her out of the blue at 7:30 in the morning for no reason while I'm fucking in suffering agony with 9 broken ribs, watching this stupid video. I just decided to call David Allen. You want to see my phone record? Look. Why would I lie about this?
Why am I saying you're lying? I did not.
Because I'm possessed and no one believes me. Alright, so I got a mortal head wound. And today I'm changing his name to Christopher, from Christopher Ellier Fleming to Jesus Antichristopher. Muriel, what are you doing back here? You left without your phone. I'm changing his name to Jesus Antichristopher. Okay? What is my name? What do you call me? What do you know me as? And what do you call me when you talk to me throughout the day? I let you call me Christopher? You're gonna lie like that?
No, you allow me to call you
My
my son.
son.
Okay, bye.
I don't let anyone call me Christopher. I'm not letting you guys call me Christopher. You're not gonna come to court and point at me and be like, "That's Christopher Ellier Fleming. He looks just like that guy. He robbed me at gunpoint." Fuck you. I don't rob people at gunpoint. You're idiots. You shouldn't have tried to do that. I wouldn't have changed my name if you wouldn't have done that. Muriel, can you hear me? I know you're leaving, but did they not try to say that I tried to rob someone at gunpoint? You're really far. No one can see you.
What?
Did they charge me with armed robbery?
Yes.
And they tried to give me how much time?
I remember the time.
It was ridiculous. They had some lady come and point at me and say I was Christopher Fleming, right?
Did, yes.
For how many months?
I don't know how long they said they're going to put you.
Guess.
I don't know.
More than a month?
Yes.
More than 2 months? More than 4 months? Fuck you. Amen. I cry.
Wonderful dream. We were all in a field finding bundles of grain, and my bundle stood upright.
Oh, my bundle.
Down. To you? Huh? Father may worship you, but we don't.
His father is all mad because I hung up and called him a stupid idiot. Joe, I'm sorry. Joseph. My father's name is Joseph. My mother's name is Miriam. Excuse me, Muriel. And I'm allegedly Christopher.
You know, last night I dreamed I was a star in the
But they won't let me change my name, and the notary's scared to come over to the house. I can't get a notary to come to the house. Why? Why is a notary afraid to come notarize a document for me? I'm like, your number? Did you just call me from 656? Oh yeah, let me tell you this story. So, anyone who's a truck driver, I'm going to warn you right now, do not fill out any applications on Instagram because you're going to get burned by a company called Extra Transportation or some other company that's working out of Chicago, and they're going to burn you for your CDL and try to get you to run illegal and do illegal things. And you're going to spend $2,000 putting in, what do we do? Antifreeze. We spent almost $800 in antifreeze. And then all sorts of other, the equipment just kept on breaking down. We just had to pour in our own money for my own credit card because they promised they were going to repay me, and they never did. And they never paid us. We had to like go like threaten them with a lawsuit, and they only sent us $1,000 like last month. So do not work for extra transportation, okay? And Joseph Charles Fleming the fourth and the third is my brother and my father, and I'm not related to them. My name's Abaddon, and I'm not Christopher. Okay, so if you guys aren't gonna let me notarize my name change, I'm telling everyone right now, I'm not Christopher Lear Fleming. Please don't point at me and say I armed robbery you. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of spirit. I love everyone.
From Canaan, Great One, seeking food for
He's
our
pretending
folk.
like he doesn't know who they are.
You're spies. No, we're brothers.
Throw them in jail. Barbie, stop. There's only.
There are only 10 of you.
Where's
One
your brother
was
Benjamin?
killed, and Benjamin, the youngest, was left at home.
He wasn't killed, you idiot.
I'll sell you my grain.
But to prove that you are
It's because he was able to interpret the dreams of the king, just like I said in my very first video. The story of Joseph, the Technicolor Dreamcoat, they're all the same stories, you guys. Wake up. The story of Daniel, he's interpreting the dream for the king. Now we have them interpreting the dream for the pharaoh. And he's in prison. Like, you guys don't see that I'm telling you the same story over and over? Hello, wake up. Benjamin, you stole the silver cup?
Our God protects us, as he protected Moses, our leader.
Oh, Moses.
Yes, I've heard that your God parted the Red Sea.
He parted the
But he
Red
has
Sea.
no
See?
power
He has no
here.
power here.
Stay away from
Get away from Jericho.
My army will destroy you.
What do you think about this, Barbie? She's so bored of the same stories every time.
What do we do,
Do you think he
Joshua?
literally split the Red Sea? Or do you think that he built a bridge and crossed the river?
You heard Joshua.
You
Let's
move
tell the
mountains.
others.
You don't need to move mountains. You can move it mountain with mentally. You can figure out a solution. You didn't need to split the seas. He didn't need to have the Pharaoh not chase him. It's just it's a crazy example of miracles. The Bible is using metaphors to speak to you because the way that things work is a way that the spirit can't actually tell you. It's like you never know how it's going to happen. Don't be afraid. See, the whole story of this Bible story is what? Telling you don't be afraid. Trust in God. Don't be afraid. Trust in God. He keeps saying the same thing. Don't be afraid. Trust in God.
Take him to Jericho and tell him about the king's army.
You guys got to give the name to everything, right? Because everything has to have a name. It's really important. The I am God, which is your presence and awareness of being. What's your name, Barbie? Oh. Hi, Barbie. Don't look at me. Lay down with your head down, put your paws back.
Excuse me. Hey,
Adam's first job was to name all the animals.
Name all the animals, Adam.
sounds
Name
like
'em.
It's quite a job. I'm going to be as busy as
A bee?
a bee.
No.
I've got to search my brain and come up with a name for every living, breathing thing I see.
Oh.
You with the large brown spots, eating from treetops. Your neck is the biggest part of you. Twisting around so easily, I believe your name will be Stretchy.
Stretchy.
Now that's pretty catchy.
I'll probably cover.
Or perhaps
Giraffe will do.
the jungle must be long. To one so fierce and strong, I shiver and tremble at your growl. So you with the flowing mane, I give you the kingly name, Rory.
Oh, no, not Rory. Lion.
Is flying for now. Those flippy flappy things, I think I'll call them wings. Creatures they're attached.
All right, you get the point? Everything has to have a name, like even spirits.
Red dress, Billy Robin. Ostrich that.
And this is,
I haven't named the squirrel yet.
you yet, have I? Gee, I guess you need a name too, don't you? How do I... Eve.
Oh,
Because everything has to have a name,
it's lovely.
right?
Eve, I like it.
Oh.
And I like this place.
Me too. You see, God made this garden for me. I mean, us, to live in. And everything's pretty, and you can eat anything you want. And not quite.
Who was that?
Don't be afraid. Remember, the Bible's most quoted term is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, ever.
There is one fruit in all the garden that you may not eat.
There is?
And do not touch it. For surely, if you do, you shall die.
You may eat of anything else in the garden.
But it doesn't say that in here. Listen.
The fruit from
This is a kid's version. I can't show it because it's going to copyright the video if I do.
There is one fruit in all the garden that you may not eat.
There is?
This is the tree of knowledge of
Good and evil.
You may eat of
What is
anything
wrong
else
with all
in
of
the
them?
garden.
But do not
But
touch
you may
the
not
tree.
eat the fruit from this tree.
Okay. Thanks, God.
Okay.
For tempting me.
Knowledge of good and evil. No need.
Barbie, lay down with your head down. Put your paws back.
Right. Anything
Put your
else
paws
in
back.
the garden is okay.
Put
but
your
not
friggin' paws
that
back
tree.
right now. Put them back.
Definitely not that tree.
Okay, go to bed. She don't like Lay's. Oh, sorry. Oh,
You startled me.
Lucifer.
Hello. What are you called?
Why, I'm a serpent. Nice to meet ya.
See, he already has a name.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice day, isn't it?
Very nice day.
I already have a name, don't I?
Nice,
Don't I?
isn't it?
Very nice tree.
Very nice. Yes. Yes. Eat this fucking fruit, you little bitch.
Go now.
Eat it. Eat the fruit.
Just getting to know each other.
Come on, we're just getting to know each other. Don't go anywhere, you little scared bitch.
Don't want
The Bible says don't be afraid. What are you fucking scared of?
No.
No.
good, because I want us to be very good friends.
I want to be your friend too. I'm not afraid of you.
It's nice,
Well,
isn't it? You can touch, you know.
Eat what?
You know what I'm talking about. The fruit of this tree. You can eat it.
The fruit of this tree? No, I can't eat that.
Sure you can. It's easy. It tastes great.
We're not allowed to eat that. God said so.
I cut my own tongue in
God
half
said we'd
when I was
be
18 years old.
big trouble if we ate that fruit.
That's not what happened.
You won't be in trouble.
What happened was the serpent said, "Did God really say do not eat from any tree in the garden?" She said, "No, God said we may eat from any tree in the garden, but touch the tree that grows in the center of the garden, for surely you shall die." And the serpent said, "For surely you shall not die, for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will become open, you'll become like God, and you'll know good from evil." So the serpent told the truth, and God lied. I don't watch it, dude, because it just makes me cry. I'm not a faggot or anything. I just have a really lot of emotions, okay? Just listen. It's sad, dude, that we live in a world like this where I have to explain to children. You're all like adult children fighting at each other. Come here, Barbie. Come over here right now and lay down. People want to see you. You're the Antichrist hairy friend. Now come lay down. Yeah, and put your head down.
And everyone did whatever
They wanted to do. And that's fine. Do whatever you want. Do without will for the whole law. But love is the law. Love under will. They care more about themselves than they do about other people. Look at it.
God was very sad because everyone had forgotten his way.
I love this series. It reminds. I swear, it's like the same series I grew up with in the '80s, like in the '90s or whatever. When I started watching Bible stories, my mom was a CCD teacher, so I had to watch all these.
Very hard, and they kept
I know all these
God's
stories.
ways in their hearts.
See, Noah was righteous. It's always about being righteous, not being afraid, listening to God, doing what you're told to do, listening to the Spirit. It's in every story, man. Don't be afraid.
God knows how hard you work, Jacob.
All of God's creatures are important.
Enjoy.
They don't even have enough to eat themselves, and he's feeding the animals. Like, right, Barbie? This is how I feel about life, dude. It's like you guys don't realize the pain. It hurts to breathe right now. All of my ribs are fractured. I can't even do this anymore. I don't want to be here.
One night after supper, everyone.
I don't like believe I have to explain to children, but it's part of the prophecy. As children, you will enter the kingdom of heaven. As children.
Strange feeling.
You look sleepy, dear. Why don't you go to bed?
You know the story. I shut it off, dude. I don't feel tired. I'm gonna go look at the stars. And that's why I don't sleep at night, and I can't be up during the day because my eyes hurt. This light blinds my eyes. I keep telling them, like, dude, it's blinding me. It's like I have to adjust. I'm a new spirit. It's like I just got born. But no one believes me. It's all allegorical. It's like it's all an allegory.
Yes, Noah, it is. Please listen to the important things I have to say to you.
Okay.
Noah, people do not love one another as they should. So I have decided to wash the earth with a flood and start over.
This is terrible.
Do you guys want that? Do you guys all want to die? You're all under threat of death right now. You don't realize that. I'm not kidding around. Something horrible will happen to the whole world if you guys keep on ignoring me. You have to give me a voice. I have to be able to speak to the public. It's so stupid.
I want you to build a boat, Noah, an ark.
You're gonna fucking give it to me, and I'm not gonna play around with it. Give me the leg. Give me the leg.
Where is this old man who said to the crazy fool?
My father is no fool.
Only a fool would build a big silly boat in the middle of his field. Now let's take a good look.
Okay, thanks for your opinion. Does it have your name on it? Judas always wanted money.
One day,
He's so greedy.
Judas decided to do something bad.
What did he do? He did something bad.
Do you want to know where you can find
Barbie,
Jesus?
go to your bed.
Yes.
In your bed.
Who are you?
And lay down.
I'm one of his disciples, Judas. I'm
Why is
too
it Judas?
sure
Why
where
is
to
why
stay.
is my friend David, who was trying to think that they were trying to kill me and set me up,
Yes, get
named
us to him.
David,
He's
and
causing us
he's
too much trouble. The
a
people
Scorpio.
like him more than us now.
He's Judas.
We
The
must
kiss of the
stop
devil,
him.
your friend.
What will
He
you
comes as a
do
friend and he
if I
kisses
tell
you.
Where he is?
Whatever, I forgive you, David.
How's this? 13
I already
pieces of
imagined you
silver.
saying, dude, please forgive me. I'm like, dude, I
Don't
forgive you, bro.
worry. No one
Love
will
you.
know what
Later.
you've done. All right, it's a deal.
I remember his friend's phone number from fucking when he was 10 years old. He had this friend called Nick Elliott, and he called him up today and talked to his dad for like 10 minutes. It was so cool.
I'll come back soon.
His dad took me shooting one time on these Honda Odysseys, and he reminded me, he's like, you stuck the gun out the window and you started shooting at these, or he's like, you stuck the gun out the window, I thought you were gonna start shooting. I was like, no,
Special dinner.
because we were shooting these rabbits when we were on the Odysseys with like these like badass military guns and shit. His dad was the coolest dad in school. Nick Elliott was like the coolest kid in school, and his dad was the coolest dad. He's like a bar association. He was a lawyer, so I always looked up to him, lawyers, and I always like thought like my dad wasn't good enough, and he was a better dad. That's sad, huh? It's true. Because my fallen father, vengeful warrior son.
What a long
Under a minute, I told the story. Under a minute.
tired. Oh, me too.
Jesus can't be Jesus. He's riding in on a donkey.
From those dirty streets.
That can't be God. He washes his feet. I used to wash all the homeless people's feet. I didn't. NFNL did.
I know.
I don't want to touch people's feet. It's gross. And I smell. I want to take a shower, but I asked the owner, I was like, do I smell? And he's like, no. And then the lady, she looked at my signature that says 666 on my notarized fucking document. And she went and looked at it. And then she was like, oh. She came and looked at this. And she's like, wow. And then when I went to go leave, I was like, all right, bye, I love you. And she wouldn't even say bye to me. She was just scared. My mom was like, oh, she just didn't want to say bye. I was like, because she was scared, because she knows I'm the Antichrist. And she goes,
Please, Peter. It's okay.
no, just because. And they're like, why do you always make excuses, Mom? And I've been yelling at his mom and losing my patience with her. I'm really sorry, Muriel. Muriel. Sorry. Muriel means sea, beautiful sea. And I'm the Antichrist who's rising up out of the sea with 7 heads and 10 horns. It's weird, right? Muriel means sea. It's a Celtic word.
He washed everyone's feet until they were
Ask ChatGPT. He washed everyone's feet. So NFL already did this. I'm not Jesus.
Even though I'm your Lord,
I'm the
also your
Antichrist now.
servant. I want
I
to
am.
take care of you.
I am the
And I
Antichrist
want
now.
you to
I
take
am. That's
care
the
of
code.
others, too.
What are we watching now, Barbie? I think it's Samaritan.
They live down the street from us, don't they?
Yes, they're our neighbors. They're good people.
Oh, Papa, look.
This is my little niece, I think. America.
Who's that man?
Named after the soccer team, I think.
Him, he's not from Jerusalem. He's from Samaria.
That's a Samaritan?
Stay here, son. The Samaritans are not like us.
They're not like us. We can't trust them. They're our enemies. Be afraid of them. Be afraid!
Be trusted.
Right, Barbie?
The boy was taught to fear anyone from a different place.
Don't be afraid of anything ever. The Bible says don't be afraid. More than anything else. It says don't be afraid.
Beware of the Samaritans.
Barbie, what are you afraid of now?
Beware.
Lay down and put your head down with your paws back.
The traveler was completely alone on the road when a stranger approached. He was frightened because his father had always warned him to be afraid of people from other places. But the foreigner did not bother him.
Don't be afraid. I love you. If anything, know I'll always be with you, and don't be afraid. And we all came and tried to help you guys. And I'm just a demon trying to come back into the light. We're all trying to come back into the light. Everyone's going back towards the light. I just want to go back to heaven too. I don't want to live in hell anymore.
Greetings, little fellow.
He just greets everyone on the way. He's good to people. But he's not a Samaritan.
For you.
My dog doesn't like anything except fucking Caesars.
It's coming. How fortunate. It's the priest. He'll help me.
No. Everyone hates you, dude. Look at him. He's all broken and battered. They robbed him. The police are pieces of shit and they fucking act like that. And I just wanted to be left alone and they just beat the shit out of me and crippled me. I won the lawsuit and they beat me up and robbed my fucking paperwork and raided my parents' house. A good Samaritan came and picked me up. Who? My guardian angel.
Oh my
And a fellow.
goodness. Someone should help this poor man.
2 people passed them by who we already helped. What is this, an ox driven by no man? See, I can't watch this stuff. It makes me cry. Right, Barbie? She don't care.
Anyone who will help me?
By late afternoon, the poor traveler had grown very weak.
He's about to die. He's threatened with death. It's the same story every single time. He's threatened with death. Uh-oh, Barbie's getting upset. She gets mad when I start yelling.
Where are my neighbors now that I need them?
Where's all the attention now that I need it? It's so entertained when I'm being arrested. When I'm laying broken and battered and I can't move, I have 9 broken ribs and I can't breathe, no one cares. Here comes one of the scary Samaritans to come and help him. That's why I have to go to Israel, dude. Because you people in America are pieces of shit. Go? For a walk? Why are you going to help me? You're a Samaritan. Why are you going to help me?
Travelers passing by.
I don't know. I feel like the cops should help me out.
A Samaritan was helping.